A child is a child first, then a child with special needs. Every child should have the right to go for what he wants. Children that are born with physical or cognitive disabilities should not be further limited by the society where they live. Especially so, for a mature society like Singapore, we ought to be understanding and embrace these special children. And as our society becomes more advanced and people more knowledgeable, parents and the general public are beginning to be more aware of children with special needs and their need for special education and treatment. And it is with these needs in mind that the THK, together with NCSS and ComChest, have collaborated on the opening of THK EPIC Centre.
It's very crucial for the early skills, for the laying groundworks for the lifelong education of the child. And also research also suggests that the rate of human learning and development is most rapid during the first 5 years of life. We have occupational therapy, and then speech and language therapists. We also have like music therapists, and then also art therapists here.
Why is there a need for early intervention or treatment? And what are some of the treatments that the centre provides? As we know, children of different age groups or of different needs need to master different skills. For example, for children with autism, the most important skill to learn is communicating with people. And that includes communicating and getting along with both adults and peers.
The three of them, one is GDD, Global Developmentally Delay, and the other two is ASD. It's more on child with autistic, because most of them, they don't know how to play with other children. Normally, they will play themselves. So the objective of the activity is for them to like cooperate with others and then playing a games and then interact with others using the social skill. This is the garden of the class, what they want to wish their classroom to look like. So they say they like a sun, like a rainbow, like a tree. So for the higher part, teacher will help to draw on it. Then for the children, they will draw themselves there and then they cut it out and they paste the position that they want. Like for example, this fin, he want to be higher and then near to the sun, then he will do it this way and then fly to the sun, something like this, yeah. To let them have a feel that this is part of their classroom, yeah.
Through drawing, children are able to express their inner feelings. And through gameplay, students learn how to interact with others. Repeated prompts remind them to be aware of and understand others' feelings, which is important for their integration into mainstream society. And to further help these children, they also undergo occupational therapy, which helps train them in their basic living functions. Sabapathi Revathi is an occupational therapist.
Occupational therapists mainly intervene on children's fine motor skills and adaptive skills. Also, most basically on functional skills such as in academics, like such as writing and ADL, which means activities of daily living. In ADL, there are two types. One is basic ADL, which means dressing, feeding, brushing, those kind of activities. The instrumental ADL is accessing the community places, then getting into the bus, those kind of activities. Pertaining to that activity, the child is having problem in shoulder stability, trunk muscle strength, abdominal muscle strength, and some weakness in the hand muscle also. That's why the child is not able to maintain prolonged time using three-finger grasp. That's why I gave him that activity to improve his shoulder muscle strength. Also, it involves the finger muscle strength. So when he pull, it is holding tightly. So when the muscle contracts continuously, it improves his muscle strength in the fingers as well as arm and the shoulder.
Besides occupational therapy, the centre also provides physiotherapy.
I see kids who have gross motor developmental delay. So basically that means that they have a delay in skills, big movement skills such as walking, running, jumping, catching balls, etc. Sometimes when their parents are present, So a lot of my responsibility is to educate the parents in terms of the treatment that we provide so that it can be carried out at home. We educate children how to walk correctly and safely with gait aids, such as K-walkers and quad sticks. All the interventions that we deliver are specific per child, so we assess the child first, see what needs to be addressed, and then we try and integrate their therapy through play.
Actually, apart from professional treatment, family support from parents and siblings also play an important role in the children's well-being.
Social worker works with the parents. They will usually have their workshop, parents' workshop, as well as siblings' workshop, so that it will be like a very family-centered approach. So aside from the therapist giving training for the caregiver as well as for the parents, so we also have a social worker also dealing with parents and sibling workshop.
The therapists here have utmost professionalism, and they have even greater love and patience. These big brothers and sisters sincerely hope that these children can be independent and integrate into society and pursue their dreams just like any other children. And this simple wish is all they ask for. 轻轻地伸出